To view the function diary and availability screens are one of the most common tasks for many different users. General managers may want to get an idea of what's happening in their hotel. F&B directors may want to just see their function diary. And of course, revenue and sales are constantly using these to do their own jobs. So to view the function diary, you can just click on the function diary tab. The default selects all properties, but you can select a specific one if you prefer. It will show you all bookings, and the date includes custom here, but you can change that to a week view or month view or a day view. On the function diary, on the top, you should see your special events, and those are really citywide trade shows or anything else that's going to affect your availability. This is very useful. Now, if you don't see this, please do contact your Think admin, and they need to probably set this up in the back end. Now, if you scroll down, you will see the function diary, and you will see per day. And in my example, which is not a great one, I only have one event here in the Great Lawn. So if I hover over the event, it tells me that the account name, and it starts at 12, ends at 2, and the agreed guests are 400, and it's confirmed, and it's a dinner setup. So we'll also notice that some of these events have different colors, and that will depend on the booking status. So again, if you don't see the color-coded events, do contact your Think admin and they can set that up for you. And lastly, of course, you can also change your date. So if you're looking ahead, just go into the start date and end date, and you might want to change this if you're looking at a week or a month at a time, or specific custom dates. Now, to look at your guest room availability, this will also depend on whether you're connected to a PMS. If you are connected to a PMS, then you will see that your availability is the same as what it should show in the PMS. So let's assume you are connected to PMS, because if you're not, you actually wouldn't be able to view it here in Think at all. So go up to this plus button on the top right. It's called the Global Actions button, and click on it, and you just have to click on Check Availability. A new tab will open up here, and it will show you the next 7 days of availabilities that's coming through the PMS. Up top, you will see the date and how many days it's showing. So as you can see, it's 7 days, and you'd want to make sure to scroll over to the right because you won't be able to fit everything into the one screen. You can select the property, but for now, if you're multi-property, all of the ones that you have access to would show up here. You just want to scroll down and see. Numbers across are the actual numbers of rooms, but this is a total figure, as you can see. If you hover over these numbers, it will give you a bit of a help text. It'll tell you that the first number is available of rooms minus any out of order rooms. And the second number after the little slash over here tells you how many rooms have been sold. And this, of course, is the hotel occupancy. Click on the plus button, and it opens up all of your room types. And again, here you will see that if you hover over the numbers, you will again get a little bit of a help text to tell you what these numbers are. Available rooms is the first one. And again, these are by room type. And the second one is telling you that you have 85 rooms booked definite of standard king. You can change your dates, of course, and you can select a specific property if you wish. And lastly, there's another area called combined availability. This is a really great view if you have functions and you're selling your function space and guest rooms. And you'll be able to see both here right in the one screen. You can see how much space is available, plus if there are any guest rooms available. To view the combined availability, you might already be set up to have this as a tab itself up here. If this is the first time you're running it and you don't have this, click on the app launcher, which is the 9 on the top left. Click on it and then just type in the search combined availability, and it shows here. What this does is it puts it on a tab, and if you like this view, click on the down arrow and click on the plus to add it to the nav bar. So this is only a one-time thing. You wouldn't have to do it again. And next time you log in and you're like, oh, I want to look at the combined availability for next month, the tab will already be here and you won't have to go into the app launcher. So let me just go into the combined availability here to show you how to read it. You will see again, by default, it pulls up all properties that you have access to. You can select which one you like. It will pull over all bookings, and the date hovers over today's date, and it shows you custom here, but again, you can change the dates. The combined availability, it could be set up in two different ways. Some properties you might, if you are using combined availability, you might see your guest room availability on top here. So if you scroll down, we have some numbers here, and it will tell you again, the first number is a number availability plus how many have already been booked. If you look down to the bottom of the report, and again, this could be flip-flopped depending on how you're set up, but then you also have the function diary on the bottom here. So again, my example is only showing one event. Hopefully yours is filled with loads of events. On this one, I'm able to, again, hover over this event. And of course, you can click into it itself, make your changes, and see if there's anything else. You can hit cancel to get out. Scroll down, you will see the special events.